It's crunch time. Morning, everybody.
Hi, Keppies. Kepler's in my lap. This is his tail.
He just got here, too.
Yeah.
He just got here. How's everyone this morning? Has crunch mode engaged?
Oh, you're so warm. You hot?
Oh.
Yeah.
You know what? Do you have the thing, actually?
I just threw it over there. Now I have Kepler, so you have to get it.
I cleaned my glasses with my shirt.
And I was like, we got this, and then I proceeded to clean mine.
I don't need it. And now I'm like, they're fine. They're totally fine. They're totally fine. Anyway. Satsy, I thought I fixed it. Did I not fix it? Satsy has said that, I think, every stream for the last few streams. It is not fixed. Okay.
Is there a reason that P isn't checked?
No. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong. I guess I'm still working through it. I know it's a problem with the Elgato. I'm just trying to figure out if it's something I can fix or if it's something I need to replace. Will just be nice, bright and shiny for a breakfast stream. Again.
Good cat.
It's fine. I'll get it fixed, or I'll work on it after the stream and see if I can get it working good. Even though I wrote that I was gonna have toast this morning, Mal reminded me.
I reminded you yesterday.
Yeah, but it still counts. Mal reminded me that I had a apple. You say reminded me yesterday, but that doesn't count if I don't remember.
You remembered yourself this morning.
When I walked downstairs and I saw where I had put the apple from yesterday. I put it like right in the center of the counter so I would notice. And I realized I needed to eat this apple. Brandon, thank you. It's actually a much bigger accomplishment than anyone knows. When we went to the grocery store and I was looking at everything, she's like, "Do you want any apples?" And I was like,
I wanted other fruit, but they didn't have anything that looked really good.
I was like, one. Because I get worried, like, sometimes with certain fruits, I'm like, yeah, we'll eat that. If it's a group fruit eating activity, for instance, grapes, that's a group activity. Grapes are a group activity. Apples are not a group activity. So, yeah, you know, the GFEA, group fruit eating activity. Yeah, so what I mean, this isn't that insane. Whether bananas are solo activities. So grapes.
If we wash up a bunch of grapes, we will share them.
We eat them together. We eat grapes together.
Mm-hmm.
We'll also eat
cherries
together or berries together.
Mm-hmm.
But bananas, apples, pears, those are solo
something
fruits.
You're sharing versus something that's just yours.
Pineapple would be group. Pineapple's a group activity.
Because it's sliced up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, anytime we're at the store and Mal's like, "Oh, can we get this group activity fruit?" Then I'm like, "Yeah, it's fine." Because, like, I know we're going to eat it.
It's not how I word it.
That's how I think about it. But if it's a solo fruit, I'm like, I don't know about this. That's why I only get one. Because I'm worried that I'll forget that we have fruit. That's the reason. It's happened before. It can happen again.
How was that? Because mine was really good.
This is extremely good. Is orange a group fruit?
No.
Usually not, but it has been. It has been.
What do you mean?
There's been times where we've opened up multiple oranges and shared the slices. In fact, okay, here's what I would say about oranges. It is a solo fruit, but around here it is more often than not a group fruit. But we don't get oranges very often.
We do in the winter. We get clementines.
Yeah.
The cuties.
Yeah. And clementine, it's the same thing. Like it objectively it's a solo fruit, but we eat it as a group fruit, really. Giggle tail, yes. My brain is a little I think about things a little differently.
Hello, Kepler.
Oh man, Mal.
Uh-huh.
First off, this really is good. It's getting better.
I want a bite.
I'm aware.
Why can't I have a bite?
You had one.
I just want a little bite.
But you had your own apple.
I know.
Like yesterday.
I know. It was like a week ago.
Okay, so you know what they taste like. This one's mine. I would like to enjoy this apple in its entirety.
I just want a little bite.
What if I eat this
Fine.
and I get you something else?
Fine.
Like, I'll go get you something else, but this apple... I would like to enjoy this apple.
Okay.
There are certain things I would share. Listen, it's a whole thing. There's a lot of rules.
Keplers. Just as a compromise, how about I win? Brandon says, can we talk about fruit rules later? Fruit facts?
I mean, what I was gonna say before Mal tried to theft my food is...
What Steven doesn't know is he's gonna have to run to the store and get fruit now.
Because you didn't get a single bite of an apple. Tell you what, I'll give you the last bite. How about that?
We'll see.
No, we won't see. That's how we'll do it. I will let you have as much as you want, as long as I decide how much it is, and it's at the very end. How much do you want? Do you want like one solid bite? Because if you do, I'll just eat. I'll leave like see this with this. I'll just leave that. How much do you want?
I was just gonna like take a bite from the top.
The top, like up here?
Like right here.
Okay, I'll leave you that at the end. So here's what I was gonna say.
Uh-huh.
I had a dream.
Uh-huh.
I actually had a lot of dreams.
Uh-huh.
I had a whole lot of dreams. I can only remember in detail one of them.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm willing to share because it is neat. It was kind of fun.
Okay.
But I need you to read the alerts first.
Okay.
And then I'll share the dream.
Okay.
That's the plan.
We have 23 months from Zelda Master 701.
702, actually.
Sorry, 702. We have 24 months from Paint Chipper. What kind of apple is it? That's a Honeycrisp.
Yeah, 100%. It's really good.
Just eat your apple. 28 months from Darkness Bride. Steven is a seal now.
Or?
We have a 2-month resub from Haley May 88.
Thank you.
Amaranth resubbed at 27 months. And we have 29 months from Audoodle. Mel is not jealous at all. Nope, not at all.
How many apples did you get at the store?
2. We each got 1.
Okay. So we're equal.
We could run down to the, because there's all the fruit stands at all the gas stations and get something.
Okay, why don't you keep reading alerts so I can tell my story?
We have 20 months from Jacket K. Charhutch 97 resubbed at 13 months. And we have 24 months from Aldo.
No, Mark. Mal did not share her initial apple with me.
You were asleep.
Was I?
Yes.
It's possible.
We have 16 months from Nara Akitsune. And 300 bits from Audoodle, who says, today is my 21st birthday. It's going to be a busy day and I have to miss disc only. Boo. Also on this day in 1994, Mario 64 started its development. In 2013, Emil started his Sonic Colors LP. And in 2018, Spider-Man PS4 released. Well, happy birthday.
Happy birthday. 21's a big deal.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I mean, in the U.S., it's like second adulthood. Like, adulthood 1 is 18,
Yeah.
and then 21 is like second adulthood where you're like, oh, forget the first one. Now. Is there more adulthood, so you hit adulthood again sometime? 25. At 25, you can rent cars, and that's third adulthood, and you go, forget about those other two. Yeah, that's right. But at 21, that's second. That's like super notable.
Someone asked if 21 was the drinking age for every state. Yes, but some states have small, like, little laws. Like, in Wisconsin, at certain ages, your parents are allowed to buy you alcohol. But, like, not in South Carolina.
Oh.
So there's little things. We have 19 months from Dragon Girl 2571. 8 months from Kirbeb. 26 months from Sylvana. 300 bits from Satsy. Yesterday was, to say, a day. Underestimates it in comparison to the other a-day issues I've had. So far too long. Steps towards transition are beginning. It will take time, but things are rolling along. Long last.
Good.
Glad things are moving.
Good. Also, saying a day underestimates compared to other days is probably a whole mood for lots of folks, so some solidarity there. My best, Shatsy.
We have 19 months from Shinoff, 34 months from Arian661, Arian, is that how you said that? Sometimes I can hear you say it from other months in my head, and it doesn't stick, and sometimes it does.
I love how I've said it for 33 times, and on the 34th time you're like, I have no idea.
Macau 2020 resubbed at 19 months, and LHMS gifted a sub to Rose Guardian Layla. Thank you
Also,
for the milk
it's
bone.
Orion.
That's how I said it the second time.
So you're right. I'm pretty sure I don't normally say it that way. Although I do alter people's usernames a lot.
Yeah, you do.
Like, it happens a lot. Sometimes I'll say something for like a year, and then just randomly I'll be like, it's this way now. And they'll be like, why? And I'll be like, I don't know.
Why?
Because my brain did that now.
Who's good kidding?
Ryan? I've pronounced things all sorts of fun ways.
Squid sent 300 bits. Speaking of apples, I personally can only eat apple products. Pie, cider, crisp. I don't like eating apples. Are there any fruits you guys are like this? I I don't like blueberries, but I like blueberry muffins. And blueberry pancakes.
You don't like blueberries?
No. Some of them are sour, and some of them are sweet, and it's never consistent, and they don't really have any flavor to me.
I think blueberries are a pretty boring berry compared to the other berries, but they're fine. You know, but I don't know. Lemons? Does anyone sit around eating lemons?
No.
Well, that's my answer. Lemons. Maybe something else. I don't think so, though. I think for the most part I'll eat. There's probably something, but I can't think of what it would be. I'm going with lemons.
Yeah, they sent 500 bits. Last night our Kel was stuck up in the laundry room, and we had no idea until this morning. She managed to pull a full trash bag under the door of clothes for Goodwill. She was entangled in them. Also, let Mal have an apple bite as a treat.
Okay. At the end of the apple.
The cats I had growing up, Melster had climbed into the closet as a kitten, like all the way up, and then couldn't get down. And it was an old house that had really tall ceilings, and so the closets also went up super tall.
One time Sagan got into the fridge.
Yeah.
That was bad.
Yeah.
Didn't like that. Kep found him. Kep was pawing at the fridge, and I was like, why are you pawing at the fridge? Because I'd never seen him do that. And when I opened up the fridge, Sagan ran out, and I was like... And from that day on, I became a million times more aware of the cats and where they were at any given time. Yep.
He was a kitten.
He was tiny.
This was a while ago. He was itty bitty.
Yep. Anyway. That was when he was young, so he was alright.
Rearward Drake sent 500 bits. So last breakfast stream I was at home, and now I'm at my new college with classes starting tomorrow. It's a bit overwhelming, but nothing some good vibes can't help.
Good vibes.
Good vibes.
I mean, being in any new place, let alone college, can be a little stressful, but it's also kind of exciting.
It is. Every first day of school, I was always nervous, whether I was in, like, K-12, college, or teaching. It was the first day first day jitters.
Mm-hmm. I can very, very vividly remember my first week of college, because I remember thinking, like, this is going to feel so different compared to high school.
Yeah.
And I was right.
Yeah.
I was right. But it was really exciting. It was exciting to, like, be away from home, and then to be with roommates, and then to have, I mean, really all of this responsibility, because, like, a lot of like the normal school stuff now falls on you. It's like, are you going to class? Are you doing whatever? You know. It was
See,
fun.
it felt like a giant sleepover to me. Because, like, for the first 2 years I roomed with my best friend from high school. And, you know, we'd go to our classes, but then we'd meet up for lunch and be like, oh, where do you want to eat? And because we had all these different options, it was kind of like being on vacation, be like, I want burritos, and then we'd go to that cafeteria.
I agree with that.
And you just kind of, like, wander around and do stuff. And,
Yep.
like, oh man, the library has a little tiny museum of a bunch of stuffed animals. Taxidermied animals. Not like
Stuffed
not
animals
toys.
is a bit of a misnomer there. But okay. Alright, I have saved you.
Armored
Okay.
Frog is in Estes Park. I've been there.
I have not been there.
Nope.
That's yours.
Thank you.
You can have the rest of that. I saved you a fair bit of apple. And you didn't think I would. I totally did. I totally did it. Oh, hey, before I forget, because I'm gonna forget. Today is the last day. There's a sale. Did I drink this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Today is the last. There's a sale going on my shop on StephenShop.com.
Mm-hmm.
It ends tonight at midnight in some time zone. Probably Eastern, maybe Pacific. I don't know. And you save 10% off everything but the code Sunset. So. Yeah.
I'm also having a
Mal's
sale.
also having a sale, but hers goes until
the 9th.
Until Thursday. You can remind folks about it on Thursday if you want. Mouse is good too because she just added Redbubble just added mouse pads and things like that.
Desk mats.
And desk mats. So if you've ever wanted a mouse pad with mouse art on it, that's available. But Redbubble does sales more often than Teespring, I feel like. So if you're interested in picking up anything on mine, today would be best because you'll save 10%. Just want you to be aware. And we have the new artist series design.
Yeah.
Duck Moment from Mary Shrug. So. Okay. I'm gonna wrap up these last few here and catch up, and then I'm gonna tell the story.
Well, I'm gonna finally eat my breakfast.
And I had multiple dreams. I've been having a lot of dreams. Like, just in the last few days, it's been much more than I would normally have. It's been kind of strange.
Mm-hmm.
Also, my dad says he does not care for blueberries unless they are topped off with that white spray stuff in a can. I think he means whipped cream. If you've ever wondered where I get my word disassociation, it's from my dad. Jazz said a story, but first, alerts. But first, the pre-story digression.
I had a dream a bunch of us were camping. And I say a bunch of us because, like,
It's not dream time yet.
It was, like, some ChefCon people, but, like, also some TRG people.
We're gonna read these, and then it can be dream time.
Anyway, go ahead. I'm done. That was all I know.
That was the whole dream?
Yeah.
Jesus. Okay. 20 months from Scolopendra. Kerbeb gifted a sub to Kennedy KJK 2016. 300 bits from Line Rider says, starting my senior year of college, my dorm room has a private bathroom, which has major benefits, but also major responsibilities. It's exciting having your own bathroom. I mean, we always had our own bathroom,
You
I
did.
guess. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, it was shared with roommates, but
Yeah.
I remember when I visited Mao in college, and her bathroom was, like, down the hall, and, that was different than my experiences because I always
when you visited, you had to go up or down a floor. Because each floor was...
Yeah. In junior and senior year, me and Dan shared a bathroom, and Alex and Taylor shared a bathroom, and I don't want to brag, but Dan and mine, our bathroom was immaculate. Like, immaculate. It looked as if we had hired someone to clean it. That's how clean Dan and I kept that bathroom. And I think it was just because we both had...
Your bathroom was clean. I did not go into their bathroom when I visited, but yours and Dan's was clean.
So Alex and Taylor's not immaculate. It's not really about theirs not being immaculate. It's just about ours being that good.
Anise asked if we had male-female bathrooms in college. At the time, when I went to college, my college did, but I imagine that my college would be different now because they were quite liberal. So I imagine that now it would be different. Mm-hmm.
We had one of those things. I don't even know if they probably still make them. One of those things that hung around the... I'm going to say the neck. The shower...
Faucet?
Spooter?
Spigot?
Spigot? The one
The
that...
shower head.
Shower head. God, that's what I'm looking for. Shower head. No, not shower organizer. Thing that hangs around the shower head, and it's full of the cleaning juice. It's a scrubbing bubbles thing. You click a button, and then you close the shower curtain, and then it sprays in the thing. Me and Dan did that after every shower, and the shower was always perfect. Like, those things, they work. They work. And we had it whenever we got out of college, and then at some point it broke, and we just never got another one.
They're really not common now.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen it. I mean, maybe that's because they broke or something. I don't know. But anyway, I used it in college, and it worked extremely well. And then otherwise, we kept... I think Dan cleaned the toilet, because I don't ever remember cleaning the toilet. And
I'm going to guess, based on your knowledge of how to clean toilets,
that Dan cleaned the toilet. Yeah, I think Dan just needed the toilet, like, more clean than I needed the toilet, and he just cleaned the toilet, and then I would clean the sink. So, like, between all of us doing all the different things, like, the bathroom seriously looked amazing all the time. I would clean the floors too. So, yeah, it was just a really good toilet, really good room. It's a really good bathroom. I was proud of that bathroom.
it was a large bathroom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was a large bathroom.
Savor the fresh-baked goodness of Tiny Eddie's brand new cream brownies.
Mmm. Brand new cream brownies. Brand new cream. 1000 Bits from Aldo says, I need a snack for this dream story. What you got? Well, you've tried our cream brownies, and we're sorry if you did. But don't worry, now we have brand new cream brownies. We apologize for using old cream before. Hold on. Let's see, that's... I wonder if this will change anything. Let me see if I'm about to break the entire stream. Yes, I did. They lost it. They lost music. I was wondering if that would break it. I was like, will this break anything? Wonder if I can fix it. Alright. I put it back. I wonder why I can't do that. I wonder why I can't do that live.
I don't know.
That's weird.
You see him? He was sitting back, just like...
He's a good boy. I put it back, but that's strange. So, just to quickly explain something. Every breakfast stream that we've ever done, we've done with one monitor. We do it like the television. So what happens is, OBS, we're running OBS, but then above it we have chat and alerts. So we actually can't see OBS. Mm-hmm. But it occurred to me this morning that the motherboard has an additional display output for DisplayPort, and that the monitor does have DisplayPort.
After having this computer for how long?
Well, we never had a monitor that had DisplayPort. We got a monitor a few weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, something like that. And I was like, okay, well, if we have DisplayPort, I can hook up both. So this morning I hooked up both. So I actually have the closer monitor running OBS so I can actually see what you guys see, because up to this point we've never been able to see it. And then I have the normal stuff up here. But the way it normally works is I normally have, on breakfast stream, I normally have audio coming out of the television. And today I don't, because it's coming out of the speakers like we would do for Friday stream. So it's the first time we've ever done this, ever. And it's been neat to be able to look over and see that it's working. It doesn't look terribly washed out, but I'm sure that if I saw how it was supposed to be, I would be like, oh wait, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
But I'll try and fix it.
Kepler, I need to sit differently.
That's why the echo is on. Yeah, that must be it. And that's what I tried to fix. I tried to while we were live, change the audio source to the television. And instead, it was just like, how about I just don't work anymore? And I'm like, oh, okay, I'll go back to the way it was.
You're a good boy.
So, anyway, that's that story. I'll set it up the other way on Thursday.
Good boy.
It's fun to know things, though. It's fun to, like, I always think, like, little behind-the-scenes things, even if minor, are fun. That's how my brain works, so I figure that telling people this sort of stuff is interesting to them.
Here's Kepi.
He's a good boy. Good boy? Yeah. Hi. You sweet? You sweet? I'm almost to the dream. I'm almost to the dream.
Does it have to do with Kepi?
No.
Oh.
Can I help you?
He loves you.
Hi,
Oh,
buddy.
he loves you.
Good kid. Okay.
Oh, yes, you can. I know. You can go over there.
Want to lay in my lap now. Okay, lay down. Good boy. All right, 35 months. Almost there. From Cybe. 14 months from Wonderlive. 17 months from Trademark 13. 13 months from Lugia 6. We had 300 bits from Goldmage, who says, it's been a while since I gave Animal Facts, so I decided September is Clownfish month. Did you know there are 30 species of clownfish? I wonder if Chaz has that many sounds of yours on the alert. We shall find out. It does sound like it's ever increasing. So, maybe. There are a lot of clown sounds. Like, I don't think I've made all of them. I think some of them are artificial. Clowns produced in a factory. Factory clowns. Possibly. Some clowns were produced downtown. 8 months from Aspiring Writer 95. Synthetic clowns. The Content Factory. 12 months from Starbloom Faye. That's a year. Thanks.
Flip.
Time to flip. Time to wash. 22 months at Tier 2 Gold Toast from Superior LP. And we also did 300 bits from Cheesehammer. Says, so Mal, I know you usually paint video game scenes, but have you ever considered portraits of beloved kitchen tools? I'm envisioning a piece called something like Dairy Mallet. Mallet, we've talked about what it would look like for Mal to venture outside of video game stuff. We've actually talked about doing, and I don't know how realistic it would be because I don't know. To be honest, I don't. What I really don't know is I don't know how, from like a copyright perspective, and how it would go if you tried to do a landscape from an anime. Because I've had ideas about that before, and I suspect that it may not go well, which is one of the reasons that we haven't tried it. But the flip side of that has been allowing Mal the freedom to explore certain paintings in a more vague, ambiguous fashion, if that makes any sense. Like, there's some paintings that you've done that they're video game related, but it's more of like a painting. One of the ones that comes to mind is Grapefruit Falls. Because you've done
Yes.
Grapefruit Falls, and like that one is one that, like, yeah, it's earthbound, but it's like a landscape. It's like,
Yeah.
you know, you got to just paint a landscape.
Yeah.
Morning, Masay.
I'm saying you just missed Kepler. I mean, he's still here. He's in Steven's lap, but he was like.
I mean, based on how much he's been moving,
Yeah.
he might like get up and like bounce again back between us, because he does that. Okay, so now it's time. Now it's time
To talk about the dream you
to
had.
talk about this dream. So I had multiple dreams last night. I can't remember them all. I remember waking up at some point and thinking, that dream was crazy. And it had something to do with Tom. I don't know why all these dreams involve Tom. but I couldn't remember any other aspect other than Tom was in it. So then I went back to sleep. When I woke up, I had a different dream. This dream it had something to do with the Runaway Guys Coliseum, because it was all of the people from Runaway Guys Coliseum, but it was like some sort of traveling show, but we were playing big box stores. So we had been playing at Walmart's. I know this sounds insane, and when I think about it, I don't even know how to explain what it would be. But it's like we were all traveling and we were going to Walmart's and we were putting on the Runaway Guys Coliseum. Bless you.
Thank you.
And so that was like the part of the dream that like my brain had concocted as I got to the part of the dream that was actually happening.
Okay.
So me and Jules are walking through a super Target. And I remember remarking to Jules, I was like, Jules, this is a super Target. It has an upstairs. And Jules was really excited about this.
Like the one downtown Minneapolis?
Like it had an upstairs, and I was like, Jules, that has an upstairs. And he was like, I love that. Like it was a little bizarre how he said it. He was like, I love upstairs, like as a concept. And I was like, that's good, buddy. So we go up the escalator, and we're walking around the top floor of this super Target, and we realize that if you've ever been to a Target, sometimes like when you walk in, they have those almost like food court areas where there's like a little like sometimes it's a Starbucks. So as we got upstairs, we realized that part of the store, like near where the front would be, was cut out, and it was actually like a giant like amphitheater. But it was attached to a super Target. And it wasn't like through any doors or anything. It was just like, it was a giant amphitheater, but you could see it from the second floor of this super Target. So when we got up there, we're looking around, and we're like, oh man, this must be, where the orchestra is going to happen tonight or something. Which is weird, because I'm pretty sure we were there to do our show, but then it suddenly was like, oh, now we're just going to be able to...
There'll be an orchestra.
There's an orchestra. I don't know what's happening. So we get up there, and the bottom floor is just for the orchestra, and the second floor where we were has all of the seating, but the seating is like the seats pushed up against the rail are like this. Like there's not hardly any room to walk through, and if someone's sitting, you cannot get by them. It's impossible. So we start like filling in, and like again, it's a bunch of people from Runaway Guys Coliseum, and we're filling in, and then I get all the way, and I went in first, so I'm all the way in, and I sit down, and then for whatever reason I had to get up. I probably had to go to the bathroom, but I don't remember thinking that. But I was like, oh, I gotta get up, and I look down, and it's all of these people, and their knees are up against the guardrail, and I'm like, I cannot get back. And then I start looking about jumping off of the second floor, and I'm starting to like weigh my options. I'm like, I think I could do this pretty safely. I'm pretty sure that if I jump over the side and I'm holding out the rails and I dangle, that I could probably drop and it would be relatively safe. And I remember having a discussion briefly with this about this with like some of the other people that were sitting there, and they're like, I don't think that you can do this. Like, I don't think that this is a safe option for you. And I was like, I don't know. I think I can do this. So I flip myself over the guardrail, and I'm holding onto the guardrail, and I'm letting my feet dangle, so I'm creating the minimum amount of distance between my feet and the floor. And then as I'm like getting ready to fall or whatever, that is when Kepler smacks my glasses on my nightstand, and it scared the crap out of me in the dream, and I woke up. And I think at the brief moment that happened, I thought that I had like fallen or exploded or whatever because of that sound, and that is how I woke up. And that was my dream. Yeah. So anyway, that my takeaway from that entire... Kepler's trying to rescue you? Dad! My takeaway from that entire dream, the most fun thing to me out of the entire dream,
Is Jules being like...
is Jules being so excited to, like, ride an escalator. Like, Jules just being like, yeah, man, yeah. Like actual genuine enthusiasm for going up to a second floor. Because I remember in the dream thinking, like, it was a little weird. I was like, do they not have second floors in San Diego? Is that not something they have? I'm not sure. It was great. It was great. You ever have a dream that's, like, so... It affects your perspective of someone in a way that's not real? Like, I'm going to be hanging out with Jules at some point, and I'm going to be like, hey, buddy, look, an escalator. Like, and he's going to be like, what are you talking about? And I'm going to be like, sorry, it was a dream. Never mind. I forgot that it wasn't real.
It wasn't actually you.
It wasn't actually you. It was a dream you. Anyway, I thought it was good. I thought it was a pretty solid dream. And again, I actually had a lot of dreams, but I can't remember.
The other ones you had?
I can't remember the other ones. Yeah. Hey, buddy. Thomas! I know exactly what Thomas is referencing. Have you ever had a dream that you want them to do so much you could do anything? I know exactly. 11 months from Jay Linebeck. 24 months. Hold on, that's a clap. From Night Out 20. Congrats on the 2. Cheesehammer gifted a sub to Masayanella. We had 400 bits from Zatoichi, who says, have my first in-person job interview this morning, asking for good vibes. Good vibes.
Good vibes.
Hope that job interview goes good. Goes well. I hope it goes good, too. I hope it goes well and good. It can do both. We had 300 bits from Baka Masaya. Says, hey, Steven, since Masaya's here, did you know she can sing? She does a really good version of Bakumatai. Also, a beautiful cover of Reset from Okami. I've heard the cover of Reset. And no, I've heard Bakumatai because I watched, again, Jules. I watched Jules put that together. It was part of the show. I don't know if you heard that I too did a good version of Bakumatai.
Did you make yourself laugh?
I did, because I remembered, Douchey Day! Douchey Day!
Brandon says, you did a version all right.
I did a version. Man, I remember Douchey Day. Yeah, I'm gonna say, if you ever want to get together and do a cover together, first off, are you sure? Second off, it would be great. We could perform a duet. Yeah, let's do it. We probably want to avoid Japanese
Need a
songs.
snack? Why not try Tiny Eddie's vintage soda pops?
What? Sab says she could play piano. Oh man, it could be like a whole little
Yeah.
triplet.
Trio?
I was thinking it could be a quartet. And I was like, that's 3 people. And quartet is 4. There's 3 of us. It could be a quartet.
You guys could go on tours at local Walmarts.
I don't understand that part of the dream. Like, it doesn't even make sense.
No,
Why
it doesn't.
Why were we touring Walmarts?
I don't know.
Where would we have performed? At a Walmart. How would it even work? Thomas says the 4th is Jesus because we need him.
I'm gonna go grab my Camelback because I need some water.
Yeah. Can you just give me like a tissue? I cried a little and I just need to wipe my tears.
Do you have any up here?
No. I don't think so. Usually if I need a tissue up here, I just grab some toilet paper. But if you just bring one up,
I'll think about it.
I let you eat my apple. Where were we? That was 1,000 bits from James CP. Morning, everyone. What is a West Coaster like me doing awake at this hour? I don't know. Must be one of those days. Also, Tiny Eddie, what should I have for breakfast? You should try Tiny Eddie's vintage soda pies. Vintage soda's a thing. Depending on how vintage, it contains cocaine. Might be why Tiny Eddie is so hyper. We got a subscription from Demon Kisu. Welcome. 300 bits from Adrian Kell. Says, fun Target fact. There is a Target in Boston on the Fenway where the store is entirely upstairs and goes up to the 3rd floor. Yeah, we've been to that one. That one might actually be on the vlog.
2018 vlog?
A vlog. I don't know which vlog, but I feel certain I've been in that store before. I just don't remember when. It's got a that one has a God, I still have crap in my eyes. That one's got you put a cart. It's got a cart escalator.
So does the one in Seattle, and so does the one in Minneapolis.
Oh, well, it's a cool idea. It's a cool concept. So, anyway, thank you for bringing this.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it. I think I probably could have used another one, but I asked for one, and you brought one, so that was fine. 300 bits from Shinoff says, now I've got the image of Stephen, Massey, Sav, and Jules forming a barbershop quartet. We could do it. I wouldn't mind doing that. Could we wear the outfits? There's outfits. I think you have to wear the outfits. Oh, actually, fun fact. Last night, I got a chance to hang out a little bit with Dan and Roland, because I went over to Player's Choice after hours to do a trade-in. Made Roland want to die because I was like, "Are you done working? You have to work more." Because I've been holding on to trade-in stuff for like a few months, and folks, I don't know if folks know this. Dan shoots social videos for Player's Choice. If folks didn't know that, now they do. So if you've ever watched any of the videos that Player's Choice puts out on
Instagram and Facebook.
First off, if you're not following them, you actually should, whether it's on Instagram or Facebook. They're funny. Like, Roland is funny, and Dan shoots them. So you should check them out and follow them if you don't already do that. But I was over there to do a trade-in, so I got to see them make some stuff. And I suggested one, too.
Did they do it?
They did it.
You'll have to tell me which one it is when it comes out.
I can tell you which one it is right now.
You're gonna spoil it.
Okay, I won't tell you. It has something to do with Kirby. That one was mine. That was my suggestion. And that one won't be out for a little bit. They shoot them ahead of time. But yeah. Yeah, it was good. Becca says Dan's bumper was a crossover then. Yes. I think that's the fun thing, is that a lot of people don't know that, Dan talking to Roland about, like, that whole thing, like, that's just normal, because they actually get together once a week and shoot different stuff. It was really neat. Yeah, we haven't rolled beans. Thomas can do beans. Thomas, you want to do beans this morning? You can do beans. I think he's still here. Yeah, Satsi says their dynamic definitely didn't feel unnatural. Yeah. Yep. It's because they've been doing that for a long time, actually. Mm-hmm. There's some funny videos that they've put out.
There's Gilligan's Island one I liked.
Yeah.
That one was good. There was one last week that was good. With the clones.
Oh yeah, where Roland has clones. Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's a chance that Thomas stepped away, like right before I asked him to. So I'm gonna give Thomas 10 more. Oh, there it is. Roll beans is all you ask for. That's a song.
I played Unite with Thomas and Chaz last night, and we did real good.
It's because you played Aroma Park. Chaz don't lose Aroma Park.
No, Chaz does not lose Aroma Park.
You said you won 10 times in a row, and half the time you doubled their score?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Chaz does not lose Roma Park. Unfortunately, that's not ranked.
No, it's not.
Yeah. But you know, at some point we'll figure out. I mean, we've gotten better at the video game. That's good. I'm still working on vlogs and everything. I think I have two more coming out today. Actually, I don't think either of them are scheduled, so they'll be coming out today, assuming YouTube doesn't shove them into processing hell. Assuming that doesn't happen, I'll be able to get those out today. Oh, fun thing. I was doing stuff on the videos yesterday, and I use Safari as my web browser, and the custom thumbnail button is broken now.
Cool.
Yeah, on upload and on edit.
Cool.
Like, you just can't add custom thumbnails in Safari, and I was like, okay. So I had to load Chrome to add my thumbnails, and then go back to Safari. And I'm like,
there was a
neat.
point in one of our
That's
games last
great.
night where Thomas dumped points into the goal, and the goal disappeared.
Yeah.
The entire, like, platform and everything. It was just grass.
Oh! That's a...
So I walked up and I had points, and I was like, oh. So I tried to dump them, and I did the animation, and then it dunked and it came back.
Yeah. That's a, I don't know, purple guy from the Marvel Rangers, where he snaps.
The Marvel Rangers.
Marvel Avengers. He's not an Avenger. He's a bad guy. Anti-Avenger. Thanos, that's his name, see? In the eyes of Anti-Ranger, the unsuspecting stranger, better watch out for snapping thumbs. 'Cause the eye of Anti-Ranger is upon you. He's purple and he's a dude that's bad. When you're a Marvel Ranger, look behind you. 'Cause Thanos is gonna be so mad. You weren't expecting a Marvel Avengers Walker Texas Ranger crossover song on Breakfast Stream, and it came at you so fast.
It did.
Plane crashed here. Oh, I've seen so many episodes of Walker Texas Ranger.
And no Marvel movies.
And no Marvel movies. So I really was only half prepared for that song. Half prepared for that song. So anyway, just need a Bungles reference? You mean Buggles? What is a Bungles? What is Bungles? Is that something I'll know about? You meant Buggles, right? GG? Okay, so Marvel has the Rangers. Is it DC's the other one? DC's got the Bungles. Bungles assemble. Who's on the DC Bungles? Bartman.
Thomas is leaving, so.
Superboy. What other characters? I don't know enough superheroes. I can only do Batman and Superman. I'm like, I don't know. Are there more?
Spider-Man?
Spooder Boy. Spooder Boy. So anyway. Let's talk about some of the stuff that's happening today. That might be worthwhile. We have got Galaxy coming out. So Galaxy will be out today. Actually, it's a good episode of Galaxy. Mao fights Bowser. Mao fights Bowser. So if anyone was like, when are they going to fight Bowser? It's today. It's today. And like that's the premise of the entire episode, so I don't know if it counts as spoilers necessarily, because like you'll know from the thumbnail that that's what's happening.
Disc only is tonight.
Disc only is tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern. It's going to be a particularly good one. I have no basis to back any of that up. I decided right now it'll be a particularly good one. I don't have anything that I'm going to plan on talking about or anything. I haven't discussed this with anyone else. I'm just like, I've decided right now that it'll be good. So how about that? Yeah, Aududle says, it's on my birthday, so it's good. That's a good enough reason. I think that's worthwhile. Let's see. I'm going to read this first. 300 bits from Runty.x. Who says, there is a cowboy version of the Marvel Universe. Iron Man sings Danny Boy to Captain America, and also Cap dies. Oh. There's too much stuff to know. I mean, like, as a concept, right, for the entirety of the world. But especially with, like, comic book stuff. I don't know that I can keep it all straight. But in a lineup, I could tell you who Captain America and Iron Man are.
Good.
For a minute, my brain was like, but which one is Danny Boy? Point to which one.
He calls the pipes. Oh, wait.
Oh, Danny Boy.
That's the next line.
The pipes are calling.
Yeah.
Oh, Danny Boy. The pipes need clearing soon. Anyway, so Galaxy is coming out today. Galaxy's good.
Disc only is tonight.
Disc only tonight. I'm working on vlogs. And like I said, I should have 2 out today. Danny is a plumber. I should have 2 out today unless something goes wrong on YouTube's end. And I'll just leave it at that. I'm working on multiple things at any given time.
Both of our merch stores have sales.
Yeah, we mentioned that earlier, but yeah. Mine, the one for Teespring ends today, so if you're thinking about getting something from the store, today is probably a good day for it. Redbubble makes sales more often.
No, they don't.
I think they do. I mean, I don't know. I don't use them, but I feel like they do. And then, what else? Is that it? Hold on. One ominous thing. Fossix gifted sub to 2 more days.
Fossix has been doing some ominous gift subs lately.
Yeah, there was an ominous...
one last week.
Yeah. So that 2 more days, that's Thursday? Is
yeah.
That what yeah. Slightly sus. Slightly sus. Okay, what was the other thing though? There's something else?
No.
Okay.
Not that I know of.
I believe you. I believe you. And I don't believe we're doing any extra streams this week. I could probably safely announce that because I've got some other stuff to do. So, no sudden Wednesday streams or Thursday streams or besides breakfast stream.
Yeah.
I think that's it. I wish I could remember the other dream though. I really could because Tom was involved, so you know it was good.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right. I can't remember anything else, so I'm just actually going to presume that I got it all.
Yeah, you can always tweet later.
I can always tweet later. 300 bits from Diddy Eggs. It says, in good news, I made apparently real southern banana pudding with meringue and everything. It was real good. Also, Clemson doesn't understand Labor Day as we had school yesterday.
Weird.
That's odd.
Yeah. I was impressed they were... not impressed. I was shocked
Surprised.
They were building houses behind us yesterday.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, some places were open. The mall was open.
Yeah.
Because Player's Choice had... they said that they've had, like... the past... I think he said... Roland said, like, the past 2 weeks have been Like some of the busiest he's ever seen the store ever.
The news was saying that our numbers were down for Labor Day. They were everyone was surprised.
Well, that's good. And that's a good thing instead of a bad thing. Yeah, it's just been, I guess, just really, really busy. But that's strange that they made you go to school.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
I'm going to wrap up.
Okay.
Actually. Just because.
I got stuff to do today.
Yeah,
You
we
got
both
stuff
have some
to
other
do today?
things. We have some other stuff to do. So it'll be right on the dot of an hour. Thank you all for being here. We will be back on Thursday morning for a breakfast stream. And I hope that you'll catch Mal fighting Bowser today whenever you get a chance.
Glad you made it, Masay.
Yeah, Masay, welcome. I'm glad that glad you got to be here. We miss you too. Maybe we'll make something happen in the next bit. There's some things happening soon, but then something. Oh,
Pick up a fresh box of Tiny Eddie's Crimson Cheetah Cream Crunch.
Crimson Cheetah. That's Red Hot Cheetos. If you made a cream out of Red Hot Cheetos, that's what that is. Gross. It was 1,000 from Grabobly. Chaz is impressed by the alliteration. Crimson Cheetah Cream Crunch. With a smart AI. Grabobly, thank you. With that, y'all have a wonderful Tuesday. We will be back Thursday morning for another breakfast stream, and I hope I get to see you tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern, over on John's channel for Disc Only. Like I said, it's going to be great. I've decided now. I hope it is actually great.